Why, Robert? Why do you keep doing this? The discotheque gets more view than we do. Why?
I don't know. Sometimes I just have to. It's too much. Just leave me alone. I'm going.
Are you married to disco or are you married to me?
Hello and welcome to our second installment of We Talks, where we talk a wee bit about ways to strengthen relationships and foster deeper connection with the people closest to us. I'm your host, Steve Monroe. I'm an actor and also a licensed marriage and family therapist. On the last We Talk, we talked about addiction, 7 traits common to addiction, and how addiction creates a barrier to authentic connection with others. On this We talk about how our relational patterns from childhood invariably dictate our relational patterns as adults. We behave in patterns and repeat patterns, much like seasons. We are all leaves on a family tree, and relationships have the capacity to either exacerbate wounds or heal wounds. On this We Talk, we help you turn wounds into wisdom. The style of relating, or attaching, if you will, that we experience in childhood from our parents or primary caregiver is repeated in our intimate relationships as adults. Let's take Robert. Robert avoids closeness with his wife and family and retreats to the discotheque, where the thumping music means Robert doesn't have to talk. Robert just has to move. You see, Robert was an only child. Learned to take care of himself on his own for the most part. His basic needs were met. But when Robert got hurt really bad playing football with his classmates at school, Robert's dad simply said, "You'll be fine, kid. Walk it off." Even though Robert's nose hurt, and hurt really bad, Robert learned that feelings aren't important. Robert learned to retreat and self-soothe in isolation. Robert became what we call an avoider. There are 3 other styles of attaching that we will focus on. Number 2, the pleaser. Pleasers have internalized, when you feel good, then and only then can I feel good. Pleasers have an outward focus and hunger for connection. Number 3, the vacillator. Vacillators come from homes where connection was fostered through friction. Vacillators often mistake intensity for intimacy. It is during arguments that vacillators feel most connected, and vacillators relish what is popularly referred to as makeup sex. Number 4, the victim/controller style. This attachment style can alternate between the victim role and controller role, and this attachment style is often exhibited in people who come from abusive homes that often included alcohol and or substance abuse. People repeat patterns because they are familiar. Like the word family, familiar, not because they are necessarily healthy. Let's see what Robert's doing now.
I feel relieved and reassured that you're spending more time with us. Thank you.
I'm trying something new. Between reading this book and talking to you, I'm learning to feel safe.
Robert has tried something different than what he learned growing up. Robert talks to Janet and finds relief. Janet has stopped pursuing Robert and makes the space for Robert to step forward. Janet and Robert take turns speaking and listening. Each of them are learning how to better identify what their feelings are and share them. This is called the comfort circle. The comfort circle is a safe space used to address difficult subjects, using feeling words as a way to identify needs. Feelings are not always facts, but they can be important indicators of need. Robert is learning to connect with his feelings, share them, and get his needs met better relationally rather than needing to retreat to the disco. Janet is learning that she can be okay even if Robert is feeling stressed. The two are co-creating what is called secure connection. Often after the comfort circle, Robert and Janet will sit together. In summary, we repeat patterns learned in childhood, learned and repeated by our parents and by our parents' parents, until we become aware of the patterns, and then we use new tools to repair wounds. The comfort circle is a tool for repair that over time with repeated use can lead to secure attachment. Love is visionary. We see in others the challenges we have yet to work out in ourselves. For healing to occur, humility, safety in a mate, and a little courage to risk being vulnerable are necessary. Thanks for tuning in to We Talks. On the next We Talk, we learn about boundaries and consequences as we meet young Andy.
I don't want to clean my room.
For more information on these attachment styles and the comfort circle, visit howwelove.com or buy the book How We Love by Milan and Kay Yurkovich. In the meantime, you can find me at stephenmonroe.net. Thank you and take good care.